Hey, it's Serge from TeslaFi. So first of all, sorry, it took me a while to release this video. Actually, what I was hoping to do was I was waiting for an update, 2020.8.1, but my car still hasn't gotten it. So what I figured is that I would talk about a little bit about what you can expect in terms of updates and how long you might have to wait for them. So without further ado, let's get in the car. I want to show you a few things. Alright, so what I want to show you here is a website that I use quite a lot, and let's get into that. So let's get into here. It's called TeslaFi firmware tracker. It's at teslafi.com/firmware. Gotta wait for it to load up. I hope it'll work. Okay, that took a little bit of time to load. I had to restart the car actually, so I don't know what's going on there. And I'm just going to turn off the air so we don't have too much noise. So what I wanted to show you here is basically, here you can see basically the deployments of firmwares. Sorry for the glare here. But basically you can see here the list of latest firmwares that are available. And here on this axis you have the dates. So today we're the 14th. And you can see basically the numbers of installs that have been done. So this is all the people that you register their car with TeslaFi. Actually, I haven't done it, mostly because I'm concerned about giving my data to third parties. But I can still look at the data without actually having to register onto it. So what you can see here is I'm currently on 2014.4.1. So like this car here, and down here you can see basically all the different cars that have updated their firmware. So you can see some of them went from 8.1 to 12, and you can see also in which country they are. So usually the country is important because the deployments might happen by country. So you can see here, and from what I've seen, 2020.12 is only being deployed in the United States. I haven't seen any car from Switzerland, at least yet, deploy this install. But I've seen the 2020.8.1 being deployed in Switzerland. And also what you can see here, it's sort of like a bell curve. So you have like a few cars, well, this one was weird, then more cars, and then it comes back down. That means basically the fleet has updated to this version. And you can see here, it looks like there's another bell curve starting. But again, this one seems to be limited to the United States. So if we look here, you can see there's 11,099 contributing vehicles so that are computing in their data. And you can see here, the majority is still on the version I have, the 2020.4.1. But there's a close second to 2020.8.1. I know it's small. And 2020.12 is arriving. So you can see basically a lot of different stats here. I won't go through all of them because I think that you can look at it yourself. But I think this is really interesting to know what's coming and when. And then basically what you can also do is just Google for the release notes of one of these versions. So Google for Tesla 2020.8.1, and you might get the release notes for that. So that's basically how I do it in terms of knowing what's coming. And basically I was hoping to get the 8.1 because as you can see, it seems like most of the fleet has gotten it, at least the contributing fleet. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. But we'll talk about this in a minute. Okay, so you might be wondering, why didn't my car get the update, or at least not yet, or is it late or anything? What you do have to understand is two things. Basically, the way Tesla does these updates is that, of course, updates can have problems. It's any software update. And so what Tesla does is that it's not necessarily deploying an update to all the cars. And what's necessarily really true is they might not be updating all regions at the same time. So basically what you have to look at is that list of countries and see basically is your country also receiving these updates or not. Now, I know that 8.1 was actually being deployed in Switzerland, and you also have to look at the model because some updates might be specific to models. For example, we're expecting some, now that the Model Y is being delivered, that some of these updates will be specific to the Model Y, for example. And so yeah, so it's different things. And so why didn't my car not get it yet? Well, you know, it's sort of a random thing. You're not always ahead of the curve. And I was suspecting there might be other things that Tesla is checking, like the time you spend on Wi-Fi. I don't have my car on Wi-Fi much because I can't charge at home. I don't know exactly, but basically it should come after a while. But yeah, you, of course, when everybody got it, and when you, of course, want to share this with your viewership, like I want to do it, it's a bit of a nuisance to have to wait. But anyway, so very quickly, what can we expect from this update? Well, that's the problem, is it really depends on what's going to be available in Switzerland. I'm hoping it'll get a full self-drive preview like they have in the United States and in other countries like Canada and the UK. I've seen people actually looking at those visualizations. I don't know if I've seen people from France, but I believe people from France have gotten it also. Anyway, if you have any questions about this, make sure to put them in the comment below. I'll do my best to answer them as quickly as possible. Also, thank you so much for those of you who have used my referral code. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to come to me. If you're interested in buying one of these great cars, I really recommend you use a referral code. I always put mine in the description below the videos, so don't hesitate. If you use a referral code, you'll get a free supercharger electricity. Currently, it's 1,500 kilometers of it. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I can make one soon with the update. And until then, stay healthy, guys. I know it's hard times right now. And really, you know, I wish everybody the best. And thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.